Okay, our next probability question. A quarter is flipped 3 times. 3 times. What is the probability of getting tails all 3 times? Well, we flip it 3 times. That means we have 3 trials. These we know are independent events. That means the second trial and the third trial are not influenced by the first trial. So they're independent events. And that means we can treat them separately, figure out the probability of each one, and then multiply them together. Done most of the work in the previous question. We'll just go through this. Probability of getting tails the first time is one outcome makes me happy, that's tails, over 2 possible outcomes of heads and tails. Our second trial, we got 1 out of 2 again. Our third trial, we've got 1 out of 2 again. Remember, probability is the number of things that make me happy over the total number of things. So one event makes me happy, that's getting tails, and I have 2 possible outcomes, heads and tails. So multiply these out. Rules of fractions, just go over this class. When you multiply fractions together, you multiply all the numerators together. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 times 2, those are our denominators, that is 8. And that means our probability of getting tails all 3 times is 1 out of 8, or 1/8. Put that in your calculator. I don't want to make a mistake on this, so I'll do this. It is 1 divided by 8 is equal to, error, that's not very good. Let's try again. 1 divided by 8 equals 0.13. You know what? That's not enough decimal places. Let's bring that out to more than that. 4 decimal places. 1 divided by 8 equals 0.125. So I've got 0.125. If you want to convert that to percent, move the decimal over 2 places and you end up with 12.5%. I have a 12.5% chance of flipping a coin 3 times and getting tails all 3 times. Class, that's pretty low odds. It's not going to happen very often. Remember, we talked about 50% means could happen, could not happen. In this case, we're well below 50%. The chances are, if you flip a coin 3 times, chances are you're probably not going to get tails all 3 times. Let's move on to question number 49 in the next video.